All right, start now.
No, we're leaving it at that.
No, I'm saying like when you.
Nah, you're finna get canceled, bro. All right. What the fuck? You killed my fucking. I was on a flow, my boy. Welcome to La Mera Verdura podcast, episode 4, right? We're on 4? 4? Yeah, we're on episode 4. When you guys are watching this, it's gonna be next week, so that would be my birthday week. So, wish me a happy birthday. Hit me up on Instagram and shit. So, how was y'all's week?
It was amazing.
What did you do, bro?
You know, got bread.
One word.
I got bread. I worked out.
I
mean, there's really nothing like it's typical day.
But they don't know what you do on a typical day. Like, okay? So what was your best day out of the week? One of you, anybody?
Best day?
Yeah, like from this past week, you'd say, "Damn, this was a good day because this, and this happened."
I don't know. Probably Wednesday. Like nothing really happened. I just got off work and I felt good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you felt rested because of the night before? Maybe you got enough sleep.
Nah, fuck no. I never get enough sleep. I just walked out and I felt good. Like I was in a good mood.
Okay. You?
I think probably yesterday, because I got a lot of shit done yesterday.
Like what?
Like I cleaned my dad's car, my car, worked out, and cleaned my room.
Oh, that's what's up.
Productive.
For me, bro, it'd probably be Monday and yesterday. This is chest and back day, bro.
Yeah.
No big shit. Nah, chill. Nah, I mean, even from Monday through Thursday, I had a pretty good week. Today was kind of rough at work and stuff. But overall, just happy to be alive and shit. Facts. Did you guys hear? It's been going around Twitter and shit. I've seen it on TikTok as well. The whole story about the, what's it called? El Charro Negro?
No, but I heard of him.
Charro Negro.
Is that what
No, Charro Negro is like typical Mexican outfit, like a mariachi type, like that outfit with the hat, and then on a horse. That's a charro.
And all black or what?
And all black, yeah. But his story begins that he was a poor man, right? In Mexico and shit, and he always liked to dress up nice, typical nice outfit, todo limpiecito, planchado, and all that bullshit. But there'd be days where he would go without eating just so he can look nice and shit. He could buy nice clothes, keep his horse nice and good, nice and healthy, and all that bullshit. But one day, he eventually just ran out of money. No money for him or his family. So I don't know how they do it or how they think of this or whatever. But he called upon the devil and shit.
Oh.
So he makes the deal with the devil and shit, and he says, "If I give you all these riches, everything you ever wanted, you have to trade me your soul for it. Whenever I decide to, I'll come for you."
Damn.
So the guys are like, "All right, this and that." He gets the riches, super rich, always looking nice, bro, like nice, like top of the tier clothes and shit. I guess time goes by, and eventually he starts thinking, he's all like, "No, I don't want to die anytime soon," because I guess he felt that he was gonna die, and he's all like, "I don't want him to come for me." So what he did was, I guess he bought a church, and he blessed everything, bro. He had crosses all over. Like he tried to keep the devil out of his life and shit. But eventually, I guess he became very guilty or very paranoid, that he tried to run away. So he grabbed as much money as he could carry and tried to run away. Eventually the devil caught up to him, and he said, "Your punishment is death, obviously." So he burned off all his skin, just completely bones, and he said, "You have to try to get as many souls into hell." So the legend or the myth says that if he can come up to you, like let's say un borracho en una cantina and shit, he'll pull up to them looking like normal human, and then he'll invite you to keep drinking. Then he'll be like, "Okay, let me take you home." You get on his horse, and you're fucked. So that's the story. And there's a video. Hopefully, I can put it up on for the people. It's
Somebody got on a fucking horse.
I don't know, bro. It's hard to believe anything that's on the internet these days, but I believe it. I believe in all that not mythology, like myths and shit, like folklore.
Urban legends.
Urban legend and shit, and it's pretty fucking creepy. Let me show you.
Vacío.
Well,
Sorry.
Maybe get copyright.
¿Verdad?
nah. You wanna come?
How long is it? Fuck me, 26 minutes.
Nah.
No, I seen this shit on TikTok, but I skipped it.
Acércate. Soy yo como un caballo,
I mean, he's captive.
Si eres el mismísimo ser de la oscuridad, te pido que te muestres.
How was I? Ah, chill.
Quiero verte. El árbol que está por la tumba verde. ¿El árbol? Sí. ¿Qué? El árbol que está por la tumba verde, güey. Está fumando algo ahí, güey.
Religious parent.
A ver si alcanzo a ver algo ahí por el árbol verde, pero no. ¡Muéstrate! Oye,
Is that like the horse steps you hear?
Watch it. Which one?
Sorry, there's a pop-up.
No, it's not a pop. It's not a pop.
si eres un demonio,
I don't want to skip it because.
un ser de oscuridad, te pido que te muestres, que te acerques. ¡Uy, güey! ¿Oíste eso? ¿Dónde fue?
Watch.
Mira. Ahí te está viendo algo adelante, güey. Ahí va.
Here, car.
There's a car.
¿Se fue? Ay, güey. ¿Oíste? ¿Quién eres? Te están hablando, güey. Te están hablando. Por la casita rosa, güey. Aquí por la casita rosa,
Let's
güey.
see. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Pinches mamá,
Bro, that's a guy in a costume.
Bro, go back. Wait, what did he? It sounded like a laugh. Shit, I was like if you're watching by yourself in your room, shit. Like,
Okay, so this is where I lead into my questions of the paranormal shit. Do y'all believe in the paranormal?
I don't know, bro. To be honest.
Yes and no, but I feel like it has to be depending on like how strong mentally you are. Because I feel like they like go at people who are not as strong mentally. So like you'll see some paranormal shit just because.
So you do believe in it or you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah. You?
I don't know, bro. Like, to be honest, I don't know. Like, is there any like actual proof of a ghost? Like, I've seen like all those shows and shit where they show like little bits and shit, but it could all be fake.
It really depends. Like, yeah, it really does depend on what you believe. There are some people that think there's an explanation to everything. So you've seen plates fly or things just fall out of random places or
Yeah.
you've seen all that. There's an explanation for everything. I personally do believe that there is the good, the evil, and I do believe that there's evil spirits. You know, I don't know if you guys have any paranormal stories.
I don't think so.
No?
Hope not.
Like, what about your families and shit? That never told you a story?
I don't think I ever.
Not my family, but one of these guys that my aunt used to date.
Okay.
Yeah, so like her boyfriend's mom, like she'd like use the Ouija board or some shit, and like he would like be up at night like sleepwalking and shit and trying to leave the house and shit while he was asleep.
Okay.
So that's like a little bit of something, I guess.
Yeah, so maybe you got a little possessed, maybe.
Yeah.
But I feel like that whole sleepwalking and trying to leave out the house it's more common than we think.
Think so?
People just don't talk about it because they're scared to. But maybe. For me personally, I've had like 2 encounters. They're not like crazy encounters, like I saw something. I remember when I was little, I was back in the rancho and shit, and I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Damn, buddy.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, it's something very traumatizing, bro.
I think it was that bad.
Huh?
It was that bad?
Huh?
It was that bad?
It was bad in the sense of it was not normal. Something not normal because. So I remember I was asleep, right? I remember my mom was just next to me, And I remember it's just a big room, right? Very spacious, because it's not a 2-story, it's just a 1-story, very spacious. And I'm guessing there was other people sleeping in there that I can remember. So you've had those times where you're trying to sleep, but you're still conscious, right? Like, you know, like, oh, I have my eyes closed, but I can't sleep. And you have all these thoughts, and you're still awake, you know, type shit. So at this time, it was probably like 2 or 3 in the morning, and obviously pitch black. I started hearing like a chair, and I remember there was a table, because I'm over here sleeping right here, and it's like a little table over here. It looked like kind of like this, maybe with like 4 or 5 chairs. And I remember hearing the chair just start dragging across the floor, and it was like a slow drag, you know, which is like almost like a screeching sound, but not too loud. So you just hear like almost inching. And I wanted to open my eyes, bro, but I was so scared. Like, I was like, what if I see it? What if I actually see the chair moving? That's gonna be even worse. So I would tell myself, it was just in my head. It was just in my head. It was just in my head. But the next morning I woke up, and the chair was still in the same spot where it was at. So to this day, I'm not sure if it was in my head or if it was real, you know? So that kept me up a few nights, because I would hear things around the house. Obviously, sometimes it's the air or just the floor creaking and shit. But since that happened before, it's like, damn, could it actually be something, or is it just something natural? The other encounter I had, I remember I was watching scary videos, and I saw a video where this guy was trying to enter a room, I guess, where supposedly it was haunted and shit. And it was a hotel room. So you try to scan, you know how you scan the key, turns green, you can open the door?
Yeah.
Well, he kept scanning it, and the door wouldn't open. It was just, he tried to push it, and nothing, it wouldn't open.
Yeah.
And I guess he tried to like barge into it, and it eventually opened. So I was like, that's cap, man. You know, it's YouTube, all that shit is bullshit. Well, I came home a Friday night, I remember. I wasn't drunk, I was sober. It was probably like 3, 4 in the morning, I remember. And
You were sober?
I was sober. Was I sober? Probably.
What the fuck are you doing? How late you were going?
Probably was some bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
I come home, and usually, I think my mom wasn't here at the time. I think it was just my tia. Usually, we just lock the top door. If someone's out, if we're all in the house, both of the locks get locked. But if somebody's out, only the top one gets locked. So I come home, and I remember trying to open the door, and obviously it's locked. So I go in, and I put the key in, I hear the thing click, and I can move the handle, but it won't open. So I'm like, oh shit, maybe the bottom one's locked. I put in the key, I hear the thing unlock, and I try to open the door, and it wouldn't open. And I was like, what the fuck? It wouldn't open, bro. I was like, am I tripping? So I did the key again, it wouldn't turn. Did the key again, it wouldn't turn because they were already open. Tried to open the door, it would not open, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then like I saw in the video, I tried to barge in, and right before I even hit it, it opened up. And I was like, what the fuck? That's kind of like, it's a weird coincidence that I would just watch this video, I didn't believe it, and it happened to me.
Oh, by the door opening?
About the door not opening. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just a coincidence, right? Maybe it got stuck a little bit, you know, it could happen. Next night, this time I was a little bit, I guess I was tipsy. Same shit happened, bro.
Okay.
Same shit happened. And at that point, I'm like, fuck, like now I'm freaking out, because like, there's no way it's a coincidence that it happens 2 nights in a row. And I remember after that second night, it didn't happen again. So it's like, I don't think the door could have been stuck in any way. Maybe something was holding onto it, maybe something wasn't. I don't know, bro.
Goofy.
Shit's scary. And
Fuck me, that's good shit.
Goofy. We're back from our little cut. We were just recapping on what we talked about. And if any of you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, actually, I'm gonna put my things down below. I posted a story that said, if you have any paranormal stories, send them to me. And I did get a couple. So I'm gonna read one, and I wanna see if you guys believe that it's true or not, and what would you do in that situation. Okay? So it says, this was from Vanessa. Chill. She says, so back when I was little, maybe around 7 or 8, the house, specifically the hallway, always had a dark aura to it. It never felt welcoming, especially at night. At night, I would hear the old wood floor creaking under the weight of someone or something walking up to the side of my bed. It wasn't very smart, but I would sleep with my back towards the door, afraid at some point I would see the shadowy figure my mom would talk about. Until it happened. We were coming back from somewhere, and the framed picture of El Ángel de la Guardia above my brother's bed was thrown clear across his bedroom. We went to check the nail it used to be on, thinking maybe the old nail finally gave out, but there it was, firmly in place. It hadn't moved at all. If the frame had fallen on its own, it would have simply fallen down between the gap in the bed frame and the wall. The frame would have been damaged from falling from such a height, but when we went to inspect it, not even a scratch. It was almost as if someone placed it there. My mom then decided there to have the house blessed with burning sage and holy water. After the blessing, we never saw the man in the hallway again.
The man in the hallway. That's a good story. It's like some type of shit. Like, write me an essay on, and then.
Yo, keep this on, guys.
And she's fucking smart. I'm not gonna cut. She's smart as fuck.
Shit and all.
She hit that hoe. Hey, shout out to you. But yeah, what do you guys think? That's fucking crazy, bro. And I believe that. I do believe it, because I don't have wooden floors, but I remember our homeboy Brian. He says he hears the floor creaking too, and you can tell when it's steps, bro. You can clearly tell when you hear steps. There's no way you can be asleep and almost be awakened by the sound of a step. Imagine.
Yeah.
You could be woken up by that.
Like
There's a big creaking. I feel like it's explainable, but like steps, it's not. Because creaking, like, the house is moving because of fucking
the foundation.
So it makes the creaking, and that's why I was thinking about your door being locked. Cause like it'll probably like change because of like the way the house moved or something.
Could be.
But steps, that's a whole different shit. And the fact that the fucking so.
That's fucking scary, bro.
Or it's a pretty good frame.
No, but she said that it was across the room.
Yeah, like it flew or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Like
it should have felt like right here and it went over.
Yeah, because imagine
shit.
Something here, bro. Imagine even this. If it fell, it would probably just fall down here. But then you come home and you see it on the table, maybe.
Yeah.
Or that's
Something weird.
That's some weird shit.
Did y'all get your house blessed or something? Like, how did y'all?
I think this house has been blessed for a minute now.
Do you know?
I don't know if I did, but I remember my uncle's house did because my cousin was having nightmares or some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, I know like every time when we changed to that house, like my mom would get holy water and like every room she would throw it. Yeah. So now I'm like, hey, let me borrow that for the car. That's why I race and I'm safe.
Swear.
No, I just like, I don't know.
Fuck. Never heard that shit before.
That was a good story though. I liked it.
That
was a good story. Went through. Thank you for submitting that story. That shit was good.
You sent it on the podcast?
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. Send another.
Hey, shit. No.
Swear. This was on my Snapchat by Haley. Shout out to you. It says, yes, it was around Christmas time in 2016. So what? 6 years ago?
6 years ago. It really was 6 years ago.
You trying to make me sound stupid.
Carry the two.
Nah, almost 6 years, bro. It's not even 6 years.
Yes, 6 years.
My fault, bro. Alright, so it says, during Christmas break, I would stay up late nights, and one day around 2:30, I had experienced something strange. I had just finished listening to music and was getting ready for bed when I heard someone say my name out in the hallway in a soft tone. Just picture this, like, picture yourself in that situation. That's what freaks me out sometimes. I figured it was my mom trying to sneak a present under the Christmas tree, and she saw I was awake. I stepped into the hallway, but no one was there. Yet, I heard it again. A soft whisper say my name. This time, I went further into the living room to see if someone was up, but everyone was still asleep in their rooms. The scariest part was when I had my back turned toward the Christmas tree and I was walking back towards my room. Looking into a mirror we had in the hallway, I said quietly, "It's just in my head." And then, however, the Christmas lights on the tree just shut off. But we don't have those automatic Christmas trees that shut off by itself.
I don't know, maybe the mom upgraded on Christmas lights and
What do you mean Christmas lights? Like outside or like on the tree?
On the tree.
Oh.
So I'm guessing when she heard the name, or her name, the Christmas tree was on. So she goes into the hallway, doesn't see anybody. Because in my head, at the time when I read this, I thought it was just pitch black. I was like, how are you going to see anything?
Mm-hmm.
But now that she said
the Christmas lights were on.
So I'm guessing she tried to see if somebody was there. So
She said they turned on?
She said they turned off. So imagine you're walking in the hallway, try to see if someone's awake. You see nothing. You turn around, you think, oh, it's just in my head,
Yeah.
and then just the
boom.
lights turn off.
Oh, I'm so scared of I'm scared of the dark, bro.
Chris, you sleep with the light on or what?
No,
You got a night light, bro.
but I get I'm like I did ask like
Some
I'm
people-
probably like if I get married, my girl's gonna find this weird. I don't have a girl, but
Okay.
like I put the blanket over my head. Like I literally like just leave like my nose so I can breathe, and that's how I sleep. I swear to you.
What a bitch.
I swear to you.
You need to get one of those eye things. You know what I'm talking about? Like the.
No.
Like
Trying to do
Squidward.
that bullshit.
Like Squidward.
I wonder if that works. I'm gonna try that.
So what do you think? Y'all believe that it could have been spirit or it was just maybe a malfunction in the lights? It wasn't her head.
No, I mean it's the fact that she like looked, and then she's like, it's in my head, and then boom, like the lights turned on. Like bitch, like I'm not fucking with you. Like I'm here. Like.
Hey, but honestly, respect. If you hear somebody call your name like in a soft tone, are you checking that?
Yeah.
Even
But if like, well, she did say like her family was there, but they were asleep. What if they were just playing a prank? I doubt it.
I mean, it
I
depends.
doubt
Like,
it,
what
but
time was this shit?
It was 2:30. It's pretty late.
Yeah. Most of your family's already asleep.
Like if it was like 8 or 9, okay, then maybe it was somebody just trying to play a prank or something. But 2:30, I'm pretty sure everybody's asleep or should be asleep or whatever. And
Christmas too, everybody's gonna be like the kids and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Christmas?
It was like Christmas break.
Oh.
So it's just
Oh.
one of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had that happen to me before. The whole hearing my name, like somebody whisper it. I remember when I was working, not where I'm working at now.
At a job, you heard that shit?
Yeah. I've always gone in early for work, right? I've always worked 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So this time it was 4 in the morning, and I was loading up a trailer, and it was obviously pitch black, and I was the only one outside, and I heard my name.
Mm-hmm.
I heard my name, and it was clearly said it was Samuel. I'm like, what the fuck? Turn around, and I'm like, kept doing my thing, and I heard it again, bro.
Do they call you like that at work, or do they call you Sam?
Nah, at work I had a nickname.
Oh, so that is weird then. The fact that they-
Tintin. Hey, I am Tintin Jr. now.
What does that mean?
Huh?
This is dead.
This is my dad's nickname,
Oh.
Tintin. The little Tintin and the
How do you know
Adventures.
that?
What we talking about? Like,
You paid attention, bro.
we there, bro?
Oh, I wasn't there.
You were. Anyways. Okay, so those were the ones that we got from my Instagram and my Snapchat. So today at work, I went around asking people, you know, like, if they had any paranormal stories, right? One of my coworkers, he had 3, bro, and I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And these are actually like, either you believe it or you don't, right? I think that's how every story is, but I think they're just so dramatic that you're like, okay, it's completely bullshit or it's completely true. So
it's like a gray area. Like,
you think it's a gray area?
Like this, like it can go either way, bro.
Okay, so he gave details and everything. So he
Yeah.
said, "Hey, shout out my boy if you're watching this."
Somebody said he was floating or some shit.
Nah. So the first one he told me, he said he lived. It was back in the day. That my homeboy, he's pretty old. Back in the day when he was younger, I guess he was like 10 years old, and his sister was like 13. His parents had bought not a house, but they bought a church.
Oh, bro, that's like disaster right there.
So it was like deep San Antonio. Was like, so it was a very rural area, San Antonio, and they bought it was a little church. Obviously, it was abandoned and everything, and it was just imagine like a block, you know. He did tell me the dimensions, but I don't remember exactly. So it was just completely empty. It was the big block, but it was a church. He said his dad he put up drywalls, started making rooms, the kitchen and stuff like that. So he would say at night, him and his siblings would hear people talking, like not just like 1 or 2 people. He would hear like almost like groups of people talking. He said they would hear him in the restroom or in the kitchen. There was this one time, they all heard it coming from the kitchen. So the parents wake up and they go into the kitchen thinking that it's the kids making the noise and shit. They go into the kitchen, turn on the lights. He comes in like, hey, who did this? Or who's talking? Why y'all up? So it was late at night. And there's nobody there, but all the trastes, cacerolas, spread all over the floor. So my coworker and his siblings come out the room like, what's going on? And the dad's still thinking like, why are y'all still up? Are y'all playing a prank on me?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, like we just woke up and we've been asleep and shit like that. And he said for a couple of years, I guess as long as he lived at that spot, they would hear like people talking and shit.
That's fucking scary.
That's fucking scary, bro. Imagine trying to sleep at night, bro.
I think I believe that one.
You believe that
Because you're
one?
in church. I feel like, because they build a home in the church.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I feel like it's the voices is like people like that are already dead who are like going and visiting the church. But I don't know about the plates. Like I don't know why they would do that.
I don't think so. You know what I think it is?
What?
Why do people go to church, right? Why do people go to church?
To pray.
To pray. What else?
Something about sins.
To get their cleaned off, right?
Yeah.
Get their sins cleaned off.
Uh-huh.
So imagine you have all these spirits, right? You come in with all these spirits. You get cleaned off. You get a cleanse.
Uh-huh.
Where do those bad spirits go? They stay around there trying to get into other people. So that's what I think it is. It's just those bad spirits that never left. The church is abandoned.
Well, they say even like the church, like there's still like bad stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like.
So yeah. Oh, and then he told me another story. I guess he was a little older. He was living with his dad in a one-bedroom apartment. Him and his brother. I think it was his younger brother. And it was a very small apartment, maybe like the size of my kitchen and shit. You know, so
Damn.
it was pretty small. I wouldn't know exactly.
I guess
but
like a studio.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So he said in where his bedroom was at, it was a bunk bed, right? So it was him and his brother, and I guess there was like a little doorway, and you could see into like the living room area, and you could see the dad in like in a recliner, right? He said at this time his dad had been drinking and shit. It was pretty late at night, maybe like 2 or 3 in the morning, and so in the hallway, from his point of view, he could see his dad on the recliner, but his dad is staring at the TV that's over here and a record player, right? So my coworker can't see that, but he can only see his dad. So he says that he's trying to fall asleep, but he's just kind of like this, looking at his dad and stuff, and he's just hearing his dad like sing, you know.
Alright, continue.
He's hearing his dad sing and stuff, and he said out of nowhere he just went quiet.
Uh-huh.
He's seeing his dad like almost like, because I guess he was like laying down a little bit. He was almost falling asleep, and I guess it went all quiet. Like the music stopped, and the dad kind of like sat up.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he sat up for like a couple of seconds, maybe like 10 seconds, and then he would see him start doing this, and he's all like, "What the fuck is going on?" So he gets up. So my coworker gets off his bed. He's like, "What's going on?" And he tries to wake up his little brother. As he's doing that, he sees his dad in the recliner just fall like below, almost like if something flipped it over, right? So now he wakes up his little brother. He's like, "Hey, get up, get up, get up." They go into the living room area, and he's all like, "Hey, like this is all in Spanish, right? I'm just translating."
Mm-hmm.
And he's all like, "Hey, like what's going on? What happened here?" And the dad's all like, "You see all this?" And you can see the record players. They were all smashed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's all like, "I just saw the record players." And he's all like, "The devil was here. The devil was here." He kept saying, "The devil was here." It's like, "What do you mean?" And he's all like, "I saw all the record players like stack up and just like start shooting at him."
Yeah.
He started shooting at him. And then he said that he felt like someone grabbed the chair and flipped it. So then he told me that my coworker's dad was a smoker, right? He had an ashtray. The ashtray was flipped over, but the ash was into a perfectly circle. Just like a perfect circle, bro. And like in a little corner.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, "Try going to sleep after that, bro." I was like, "Fuck no, dude. That is, what do you do? That's fucking scary."
Said he was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Said he was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing. So the whole church thing, he was probably like 10 years old. So maybe let's say 4 or 5 years past 14, 15 maybe. I mean, you're still young, you know.
Yeah.
What you really do and shit like that. But
I was like, maybe he's a boxer. He's just like,
just the box.
he's just like,
You're just doing that.
I'm like, chill, bro. It's fucking 2 in the morning.
It's 2 in the morning. Nah, but that's just fucking scary, right?
Yeah, I'd be shooting bricks.
I'm pushing bricks right now.
So that's why I'm asking you the question. Like, y'all believe in the paranormal or not?
Yes, cause like there's like, I think you said it's like they're good and the bad. Like there's like angels and then there's like demons.
Demons.
So.
Yeah, but all I know, bro, is just that I think we're all blessed that we haven't experienced something that traumatic.
Yeah.
But part of me kind of wishes so I could have a cool story.
Alright, that's all you can do. I'm good on that.
But no, I don't wish that upon anybody, bro. I think it's something that could fuck you up for the rest of your life. Could not, depends on how you take it. But yeah. No, let him ask the question.
Alright,
That's the question again.
Alright, let's say you're with a 10, like on a date or something. Alright, what's one thing that will just completely turn you off? Like a fucking dime, bro.
Okay. If she's rude to the waitress.
Bruh.
100%, bro. Fuck that.
A fucking
Well, like,
10,
you'd
though.
be
At
weird
10,
to
if she's
say.
rude, bro, no.
Alright, who's?
I'd tell her straight up, like, bro, like, why you gotta be rude?
You think there's a lot of people like that, though? Probably, maybe, bro.
So if you had
Maybe
Salma
bitches.
Hayek like in front of you and she's like, oh, the waiter's a bitch.
No, like, she said something to the waiter. Like, haven't we talked about this before?
Yeah, we talked about it, but like we didn't say like if it was a dime.
Nah, but I only fuck with quarters.
I only fuck with dollars.
Show me.
Cheers.
Nah, I'm playing. No, yeah, for me, if you're at a date, yeah, if she's rude to the waiter and waitress, that'd be definitely a red flag. It wouldn't be like a complete turn off. It's definitely like, okay, what if maybe she's not only rude to the waiter, but now she's rude to the valet guy. Now she's rude to, who knows, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's a good one.
You?
That's tough.
Or you? Do you have an answer? Bitch, how you gonna ask a question I have an answer?
I didn't have time to think, bro.
I was thinking music, but everyone has their own opinion to music. Like,
Yeah, I don't give a
so
shit.
if you don't fuck with it, then that's your opinion.
I think another one would be if she's a dime. She knows she's a dime, but she doesn't give effort to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like she's if I invite her to like a nice little restaurant or whatever, and she comes dressed up all like whack.
Like what's whack though? Like jeans and a t-shirt? Or
Sweats.
No, like sweats, and then a little bun.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think that'd be a turn off for me.
I mean, if she does it like here and there, I wouldn't mind, but like,
I
if she
just
does
think
it
there's a
all the
time.
time.
I just think there's a time and place
Yeah, I feel you.
for outfits and like that. Like if we're going to the movies, bro, wear fucking sweats. I'll wear sweats too. But if we're going to a restaurant and like that, and you pull up in sweats, that's kind of like I don't know about all that.
I mean, it depends on the restaurant too. But you said a nice one, so it's like
Like a nice restaurant, yeah, like it's a date. But
Maybe like if she doesn't like respect your mom, cause like there's some like whenever you're like married, and they're like, oh, we're gonna go to my parents, and she's like acts like a bitch, like in front of your family. It's like what the fuck? I think that's a turn off.
that's a turn. Yeah, it's a turn off. But that was part of this question though.
We said it was 10. Well, if you're already married,
You don't have to be on a date. I mean, I just said like one thing.
Oh, so if you're going out with 10,
Yeah.
what's something that would turn you off?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a lot of things at that point.
Yeah.
If it's just
Just
whatever.
anywhere, dude. Like
Anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
If she says she cares about me, but doesn't actually show it. My love language is touch. I'm very touchy. I like to hug. I like to hold you. You know, so if I ever try to like hold you and you like kind of push me away, that's kind of like what the fuck.
Because that's the whole point.
Huh? No, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
She'd probably be like, no, we're not alone or all that bullshit. I don't know. You? Anything?
I don't know, bro. Like I don't know.
I just Sims, bro. Anything?
I don't know. It's not like a turn off, but like she doesn't know how to cook. That's like a little
Good. That's a lot of controversy right there.
like, bro. Like at least like a little something.
Like, what
Should we get into that?
Okay, yeah, that's a good top. I don't think like Both sides should know how to like at least make something.
Yeah, it's true. I can
Like you're not like
You're not
now,
dependent on the other person.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, no, like it's just you don't know how to. I mean,
maybe like cooking shit together.
Yeah, like I'm like, hey, you don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook. Let's learn.
Let's learn. Yeah, for sure.
But if you're like, nah, I don't want to cook. Like, come on, like we can't go out all the time. Like there's a fucking inflation and shit. Like. No, you gotta learn how to at least crack an egg, bro. Like, come on.
That's just basic, bro.
And she can crack an egg, but she don't know how to put the stove on. She don't know the settings and shit. Nah, I mean, I was literally thinking about this at work. I think we all grew up this way, right? Thinking very traditional, right?
I know what you mean.
You know, we were raised thinking, if a woman doesn't know how to cook, clean, she's not worth anything. And that's completely wrong. Maybe when I was younger, I thought about that because it's what I was taught. But now, bro, I completely disagree with that because a woman has more values than more than just cleaning and cooking. You know?
Yeah. I agree.
As a bodybuilder, I cook for myself sometimes. Now that my mom's back, she asked me, she's like, "Hey, do you want me to cook this for you? You want me to do this?" And I was like, since you were gone, I was able to learn how to cook for myself on my meals. I don't eat that much as I used to, but I learned how to cook for myself. You know, so that's already a big plus because I won't have to be dependent on a woman to.
It's kind of different. That's your mom. Like,
no, but that's the whole thing. Like, if you never learn how to cook though, because you rely on your mom. Now you grow up relying on a woman to cook for you.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't know how to cook or doesn't want to cook.
Yeah.
Now you're both fucked.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think it is important to learn, just so you don't starve to death, bro. Because you don't have, like you said, you don't want to be going out all the time. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference as well because everything that I eat, like I said, a bodybuilder, is specific amount. You know what I'm saying? I can't be cooking for you either. If you're not on the same shit as I am, I can't be cooking for you, and you can't be like, oh, it's because he does all the cooking, not tampoco, you know, 50-50. Same shit. Even if we're living together, right? I'm not expecting you to clean everything. You can't expect me to clean everything, right?
Yeah.
If something needs cleaning, you see it, no pasa nada. Clean that hoe up, and you're chilling. There is a balance, you know. There is a balance to a man and a woman. You know, we all have the same values and even other values that make us who we are. So I do think a man should be very independent with the whole cooking, cleaning, bro, folding laundry, doing laundry, anything we were taught that women should do, a man should know how to do too.
Yeah, I think folding's stupid though.
Wow.
So just put it in the fucking drawer, and then whenever you want to use it, then la planchas. Then you iron it and shit. Maybe for organization, yeah. But I feel like it's just a lot of waste of time.
I'm not like, I hate doing laundry, bro. It's like the one thing I fucking hate.
All you just do is just throw in the fucking.
I know you gotta separate the
bro. You gotta separate, bro.
Alright, that's just being lazy.
How's that lazy?
He said separating the colors and whites.
Yeah, you gotta separate. I separate my colors, my whites, and my blacks.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And there's
like,
fucking stripes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking whites or is this fucking colors?
No, but like he thinks it's like a problem. Like,
I mean, it's not fucking obvious. It's not fucking.
Yeah.
Problem, but just a fucking asshole, bro.
That's what.
No, just throwing it in there.
Nah, I fold my calzones. I fold my socks. My Jordan.
Bitch sucks. Just fucking roll them up.
I mean, yeah, I meant to say roll them up. Fold them up, iron them too, nice and crispy. Nah, but that was a good question, Angel.
I know.
You didn't really give an answer.
You give me a fucking time. I fucking forgot my question, bro.
What do you mean? Just come up on the spot. Like, what is something that you don't like when women do? Or what is something that a woman does that you don't like or that turns you off?
I'm
asking y'all, bro.
I thought we passed the question already.
Okay. What was the
Y'all didn't really give an answer though.
We did.
Man, I said the cooking shit. I mean, that's
That's
not
it.
really a turn off though.
So she could be rude to even your mom, bro. You'd be okay with it?
I mean, that's just obvious though. I'm trying to think like
Is that a turn off?
something that's subtle though.
Something that's subtle?
Yeah.
Something that's subtle.
Maybe just always talking back or some shit. I mean, I don't know.
Ooh,
It's not always be arguing.
don't take my food. I don't like that. When you're eating and they be like, you trying to grab your shit?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
I never experienced it.
Damn it, boy.
I hate when people smack, but I mean, girls don't really smack.
Oh, true.
That shit gets me fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Close your fucking mouth, bro.
Fucking
Yeah.
clown.
So going off the topic of girls and shit, or not even girls.
Let me check that shit real quick. I didn't play that.
No, that's fine.
Alright.
Has there in y'all's life ever experienced somebody do you wrong? Like when you thought they were like your ride or die, not even your ride or dies maybe, but like someone close to you, and they just did you completely wrong.
No, like
No.
I think I'm fortunate enough that like that hasn't happened to me.
Do you think you have allowed yourself to get close enough to someone to tell them all like your deepest shit? Like, do you think you've allowed yourself to do that?
Oh, like I could like if I'm going through something, I could go to anybody.
Yeah, almost. Like if you had that somebody.
I know. Like, and I do have people that are like that I feel like are very close to me, but I feel like I still couldn't. Like there's shit that I go through that I still couldn't. I can't even go to my parents. Like that's how like.
That's how everybody.
I think everybody's like that, bro. It's hard to go to your parents about.
But not even I can't
shit
even
that
go
we
to
go through.
like y'all like I wouldn't. No, I don't know why. I feel like I could, but I just don't know why I don't. Cause I feel like, I don't know, something's just stopping me.
Are you afraid to express how you feel?
I think I'm just like afraid of like what y'all would think. Like, oh shit, I know you went through that. Like,
Straight to
and
judge.
I don't want you to feel like, oh, like be worried. I think that would be like a thing.
But I mean, we all go through shit, you know. Like you said, I feel the same way. I don't have anybody that I can go. I probably do, my cousin. But even then, I still have shit that I go through that it's literally demons in my head, bro. I have shit going on through my head that fucks you up, can fuck up your whole day in an instant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's important to know that even when you feel the most alone, the most lonely, there is people that care about you know.
Oh, that's for sure.
There's people, there will always be somebody, you know. And even if you think you don't have anybody, I think growing a relationship with somebody like that, getting close to somebody is important.
Yeah. I mean, it does help to vent and shit.
Yeah, because I think like us guys, we're what's the word? We're shown to be
Masculine and shit.
masculine, alone. That we don't. I think that's how every guy is. We don't really talk about our feelings and shit. We're not like girls, like, you know, they vent to their best friends and all that bullshit. Like, we don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I think it's fucked up because I think we should, because it'll help us grow closer as friends and shit.
Yeah.
But like you said, sometimes we're so afraid to get judged, maybe because of our pride or masculinity and all that bullshit, that we don't go to each other.
That's true.
So I really do suggest that if anybody's watching this and you're going through some shit, find someone to talk to. It's really important, bro. It sucks going through whatever you're going through alone. You know, I'm sure we've all experienced that, and it's not fun. It's not fun. What about you, Angel? Have you had anybody that's done you wrong?
Nah. Not that I know of, bro.
So now I can't even ask the fucking question.
So what about you? Has anybody?
This one you should tell us the question before, bro.
I did tell you the question.
Think about
before,
it,
bro.
I wasn't just say it.
I've had people that done me wrong before.
Like girls or
got girls, some guys too. Some guys, you know, somebody I thought they weren't who I thought they were, or they just threw me under the bus type shit. You know?
Like that or what?
Not too bad, but they did do me wrong.
All right, I think it's because when I felt like when you say like somebody's done you wrong, I feel like it's somebody that's very close to you. But like the person that I'm thinking of wasn't that, like I had him in a class and he was chill and all that, And like one time he hit me up and he's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, how you been? Like, I haven't seen you in a bit. And then he's like, hey, like, do you want to come work with me? Or no, he said, do you want a job or something? And I was like, because I was actually looking for a job. I'm like, yeah, like, I was like, well, what is it? Well, what do I do, or what? How can I get it, or what? And then he was like, just send me your bank account information and shit like that. And obviously from right then and then you're like, the fuck. And I'm like, either you're just sending it out to everybody and you just have, no, because he was texting back and forth to me. So it's like I don't know you like that, but like the fact that I was like, hey, what's up? Like, how you doing, bro? What's good? Like, and
they try to scam
and
you.
You just trying to scam me. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. Okay, so that's why. Have you had that before?
I've had that, bro. I like to fuck with them and I get that shit.
Okay, so
because of the wrong account number and shit.
That's kind of where it leads into, like, let's say you did have somebody you knew, right? And they try to scam you, or they threw you under the bus. You know, they twist your words to somebody. They tell somebody that you said this, but you never did.
Oh, okay.
Do you believe that person deserves a second chance?
It depends who it is, bro. Like, if it's a close family member, or just like a distant cousin or some shit.
Just anybody, bro. Like, do you believe?
It depends.
Whatever. On what though?
Like, if it's your brother or some shit, and they're trying to scam you, or I'm trying to think, like, for you, like your uncle or some shit.
I mean, if you try to,
You just cut them off like that, or I mean, eventually you'll be like, damn. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't cut them off completely, but I'd be kind of distant for sure.
Yeah, like at first, like a few months will pass and shit.
A few months will pass,
Yeah.
probably. But then obviously, if you try to, yeah, I think people do deserve second chances unless they just completely fuck you up. If they completely fuck you up your life, I don't think people deserve a second chance.
I feel like everyone deserves a second chance, but if they fuck that up, then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think if you fuck up that bad, you can forgive them, but you don't have to like do stuff for them no more. You can forgive them, but the second chance, yeah, I think people do deserve a second chance.
Okay.
But if it's like, what if like your girl cheated on you or some shit, you're a second chance.
But what was the reasoning though?
Like,
Why
just-
What do you mean? You don't need a reason.
Like,
She cheat on
you
you?
came home.
No, but why is she cheating on
You
you?
came home from work early, or another
Well,
guy.
obviously you would like let her go, but I would probably be like, so why did you cheat on me? Like, why?
So you would want an answer.
Like, I mean, if you look at like shit, like let's say like I wasn't doing shit for her. Like, let's say I never took her out to eat, and one time this dude from work was like, hey, you want to go out to eat? She was like, you know what? My boyfriend never takes me out to eat, so I'll go out to eat with you. And then from there she like starts hanging out with that guy. So then like she cheats on me. Obviously she was in the wrong because she could have told me like, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm gonna go with this guy.
Yeah.
But if I'm not doing stuff to like,
You understand her side?
like, well, obviously like when that shit goes down, you're not gonna see it that way.
Yeah.
It is until you look at like.
Yeah, after you're
from
done that
like
shit.
a-
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. If somebody cheats on you, they don't deserve a second chance.
Yeah, fuck that.
You had one chance. I give you my all, and you fucked that up.
I'm out.
I'm out, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Because if you get in a relationship, bro, and they come up and okay, if you get into a relationship, it's a commitment, right? It's a commitment saying you're gonna give them your time, your attention. You know, you're gonna give them your best, the best of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they go and cheat on you, that's not only like that's disrespecting you, bro. Because now they're saying you're worth less than this guy. That's why I did what I did with him. What did that piss you off? That pissed me off.
There's 20 women in the world, bro. You just fucking move on.
Yeah, move on. Nah, I think, look, bro, at the end of the day, you really gotta watch out who you surround yourself with. You know?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, just influence the people, make positive and shit.
Yeah,
Be a positive
because
person.
life's too short to be stuck on somebody who's not worth your time, bro. I've always seen it like this. Like, if you're not benefiting me or helping me,
Or you
and I'm not helping you,
Yeah.
then
What's the point?
what's the point of you being in my life type shit? And I've cut off a couple people like that.
That's true.
In their mind, they stopped talking or hanging out with me, but in reality, it was me who cut them off. Keep that shit in mind, guys. Anyways, any fucking ways. We're young, dude. Go out, have fun, get your money up, grind. You know, enjoy life. Enjoy life. Don't get stuck into something that could probably fuck up the rest of your life.
Everybody.
Yeah, that was about to end it. That's what I was saying. Enjoy your
What
life.
do you want us to say?
Just hop in, bro. Like,
Cheers.
drink, go fucking fuck bitches.
Bro, we're being positive as fuck.
That is positive.
can't fucking.
Don't get a relationship. Go fuck bitches.
Can't degrade a female like that, bro.
Huh?
I can't degrade a female like that.
Shut the fuck up. You're literally the first one to say, where the bitches at?
That's different, bro.
And you're the first one not to talk to them.
What's the weather like, bro?
That's the weather like.
Fucking
Have you ever done that?
Not the weather, but like looking on Instagram and shit. Fucking checking the stocks and shit.
Checking the stocks.
The stock shit.
Fucking
You're like, damn, I lost money.
$1 into a fucking stock.
Well, we are ending the video there. We hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you guys did enjoy those I guess scary stories, paranormal stories. I enjoyed them. I don't know if y'all did.
Yeah, they were pretty good. The way they like wrote them and shit.
Yeah, big facts. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on and shit. Leave a comment.
Follow me on Instagram. Just go on Sammy's Instagram. Go to his followers.
This
then
motherfucker. They're not gonna do all that, bro.
Extra.
Nah, you can find me on Instagram at FWTXSam.
Don't follow me, bro. Please.
You got to work to me, so just like once you follow them, then you can find me.
This man. I'm gonna just drop their shit down below, bro. They're goofy.
Alright, have a good Friday, guys.
Nah, but it's going up on Sunday, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
I don't know when it's gonna go up. Have a good weekend. Have a good
weekend.
when you're watching this, hope you guys do have a good weekend or week. And yeah, make sure to hit us up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram if you guys want us to talk about other topics and shit like that. But other than that, it was your boy Sam, Angel Daniel, and we'll see you later.